All right, I see Marcy. You on, Marcy? And then there's another number here I don't recognize. I do like to start things promptly, so it's a couple of minutes after 8. I'm going to go ahead and get us started. Still tweaking on these settings. Of course, it popped up and said that I might not have enough space on my computer to do the recording, so I've tried to point it to my external hard drive so that I'll have enough room for the recording. So we're recording now, and what I'm going to do is ask you guys if you could go ahead and mute your line so that there's not a lot of background noise in the recording. And what I'm going to be doing is sharing my screen. Okay. Let me see here. Bear with me. Okay, where is it? There we go. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see the screen. And I'm going to take this away. So basically you're just going to hear me in the background as we go through this. I hope you guys have your class notes printed out so that you can follow along and take whatever notes you want. So what I'm going to do is, because this is only going to last for 40 minutes via Zoom, I want to go ahead and just go through all of the material, and then at the end I will check and see if you guys have any questions on anything. So if there's anything you have questions on while I'm going through it, just go ahead and make a note of it, and then we'll address all of that at the end. All right, so I want to welcome you guys to the Select 30 Oils Collection class. A little bit about me: I'm a homeschool mom, and my husband and I both have 3 grown children in addition to our homeschooler. I've been with Young Living. Tomorrow is actually my 6-year oil anniversary, so I'm kind of excited about that. And I'm also a Whole Foods revolutionary. So I love to share recipes using whole foods. Today's class is going to cover 30 oils from the Select 30 Oils Collection Kit, and will include all of the oils from the Premium Starter Kit as well. So I'm going to cover how to use these oils in 7 different areas of your life: family wellness, fitness and exercise, social relationships, the kitchen, work, restful sleep, and spiritual connection. So before we get into it and talk about the family wellness portion, I always like to say a few things about Seed to Seal. So Young Living has farms and partner farms around the world that adhere to very, very strict standards. We start with the best seeds and from plants that are thriving. We hand weed and use the oils for pest control, which I think is really awesome. We harvest at peak times for the highest quality of oil. We distill on site and without the use of chemicals. This is huge. We test every batch several times during the process, from distillation to bottling. So I encourage you that if you're not familiar with the Seed to Seal guarantee, that you go to the website listed there, www.seedtoseal.com, and you can learn so much more. It's really cool to go out there and learn more about the different partner farms that we have. All right, so let's get started on family wellness. There are 7 oils from the Select 30 Oils collection that are perfect to support overall wellness. So first, I'm going to cover the ones that I like that are for topical application. So ImmuPower is a very powerful blend that raises the frequency of your immune system. This blend of hyssop, mountain savory, cistus, camphor, frankincense, oregano, clove, cumin, and Dorado Azul may be applied daily or diffused, as all the components support the healthy immune system. One thing to note about this one, that Dorado Azul, Young Living is the only company in the world that has the Dorado Azul essential oil. This is basically a discovery of Gary Young when he was visiting Ecuador several years ago and discovered this tree and was able to distill, I think it's like a, well, I'm not really sure exactly what kind of tree it is, but he was able to name this oil Dorado Azul. So it's really cool. This one also has one of those safety caps on it. And so whenever you see an oil that has that bigger safety cap on it, that's an indication that it's not for internal consumption. So in the starter kit, the Panaway has the safety cap on it, and also Wintergreen has one of those safety caps on it. So that just tells you those aren't for internal consumption. And I would like to mention that I was using Immune Power, and I'm almost completely out of it when this whole flu bug hit our home, and my husband, he's coughing through the night. So I had the Immune Power in the diffuser right by his head and have been diffusing that pretty much for the last week. I've been diffusing that one in the bedroom and putting it on the bottoms of my feet. All right, so the next oil that I want to tell you guys about is Melrose. Melrose contains 2 types of melaleuca, or tea tree, as well as rosemary and clove. It's a must-have in your wellness cabinet to maintain skin health. So you can apply it topically, and I kind of recommend that you dilute this one as well, because clove is a warm oil. All right, and then I want to tell you guys about tea tree. So the tea tree is made from the leaves of the melaleuca tree, which have been used for centuries by Aborigines for skin health. Whenever I think of tea tree, I always think of the skin. So you use it along with skin balms, shampoo, and more. And this is a perfect kids boo-boo roll-on recipe, or you can combine it with Melrose for a before-school kids hair spritzer. How fun is that? So with all 3 of these oils, they can be applied topically or in a diffuser. And I like to use them on my skin, but I recommend that you dilute these oils when applying them topically, because like Immune Power and Melrose do contain some warm oils, and it might be your skin might be a little bit sensitive. So when I mention warm oils, they can that generally is oils like clove and cinnamon bark, oils that feel warm or hot on the skin when it's applied. So you'll want to decrease or eliminate that sensation when you dilute the pure essential oil with a carrier oil like olive oil or coconut oil. And I like to use sweet almond oil and avocado oil. All right, so our next area is, actually we're still on the family wellness, sorry. Daily wellness capsules. So 4 other oils for wellness are Thieves, Digest, Copaiba, and Frankincense Vitality. All 4 of these come in the premium starter kit, and each plays a different role in the daily wellness capsule. So the Thieves Vitality, it's Young Living's most popular blend, and it supports the immune system. Young Living also has an entire Thieves line, including home cleaners, oral care, hand soap, and more. There is an essential rewards kit with a variety of Thieves products that you can try while saving 15% off the regular wholesale price. I always recommend people purchase or at least look at the different kit collections that are available, because it's always going to save you money over buying those items individually. Frankincense Vitality supports the immune, nervous, and integumentary systems. So I think I said that right. Think skin, hair, and nails. Now, Digest Vitality supports your gut health. And when you have a healthy gut, your body is able to absorb nutrients, which is key to total physical and mental well-being. Copaiba Vitality supports the cardiovascular, nervous, and respiratory systems. I recommend adding a drop of each of these to 1 ounce Ningxia Red or to a veggie capsule in the morning. You can get the empty capsules through Young Living. All right, moving right along. So fitness and exercise. One of the hardest things to commit to is a long-term exercise program. For anyone focusing on a healthy lifestyle, the habit of exercising is one of the most important habits to adopt. In order to make your fitness routine more enjoyable so you stick with it, infuse it with essential oils. According to the American Heart Association, being physically active helps to prevent heart disease and stroke, the nation's #1 and #5 killers. To improve overall cardiovascular health, it's suggested that you exercise for at least 30 minutes 5 times a week. You can break that half an hour up into 2 or 3 segments of 10 or 15 minutes per day is also beneficial. Okay, hopefully I'm going to have enough storage space to record this whole recording, but we'll see. It's always something. I use these oils over my lungs, on my muscles, in my drinking water, on my clothes, and in so many other ways. These oils help spice up my workout routine and keep me coming back for more. So some of my favorite popular blends for exercise are RC, Panaway, Purification, and Peppermint Vitality, and they're all in the Premium Starter Kit. So RC is perfect to spread over your lungs before or after exercise. Add a roller top to your oil bottle for easy roll-on application. The invigorating smell of eucalyptus and other oils in this blend makes any high-intensity workout more bearable. Deep Relief and Panaway both contain wintergreen, heliochrysum, clove, and peppermint. They provide deep and lasting relief for sore muscles, joints, ligaments, and head tension. Deep Relief is also contains balsam fir for feelings of empowerment, lemon and palo santo to help you feel energized, and copaiba and vetiver to decrease occasional stress. Add 25 drops to an empty bottle, fill it with a carrier oil, and put a roller top. It makes a really effective roll-on for joints and muscles. Purification is going to be your odor eater. You can use this blend for hundreds of things. Freshen up stinky garbage or an old couch, diffuse after cooking fish, or spray in diaper pails, your shoes, or your gym bag. It's also very effective at keeping you annoyance-free during hot summer activity outside. You can add it to your water in a spray bottle and spray it all over your clothes before you go outside. So water is a must during exercise, actually throughout the whole day. Every day, try to drink between ½ ounce and 1 ounce of water per pound of body weight. So for example, if you weigh 150 pounds, drink between 75 to 150 ounces of water a day. So that's roughly ½ gallon to 1 gallon of water. If you're living in a hot climate and exercising a lot, choose the higher end of that range. Peppermint Vitality supports a healthy cardiovascular system. Your cardiovascular system oxygenates your body. When you are well oxygenated, your endurance and speed increases. Many professional athletes are learning the benefits of this and adding Peppermint Vitality to their game day beverage. Add a drop of Peppermint Vitality to your fitness beverage. All right. So let's talk a little bit about building relationships and deepening your connections. Little by little, the internet and mobile technology seem to be subtly destroying the meaningfulness of interactions we have with others, disconnecting us from the world around us and leading us to feel isolated. So a good example, when you go out to eat, look around at the other patrons at tables and notice how many people are not even talking to one another. Instead, they're on their phones. They're playing games or texting or Facebooking or whatever on their phones, and they're not even paying attention to the people who are around them. So that human interaction is so important. Food and beverages provide a common denominator for friends and loved ones at social gatherings. So when you think of getting together with a friend, it usually involves some type of food or drink, like going out to lunch or dinner, brunch, happy hour, or outdoor barbecues. Unfortunately, when you're on a healthy lifestyle path, food and drink can sabotage your healthy habits. So let's make a pact to bring healthy, oily infused food and drinks to our local gatherings. You can make it as simple as having oily infused citrus water with lemon or orange or lime or grapefruit or citrus rush from the Vitality line to create lasting memories and delicious beverages. If you notice in your class notes, there's also a recipe there for the lavender lemonade recipe. This is pretty close to the recipe that they use on the Mona Farm. When you go to Farm Day at convention, they serve a delicious lavender lemonade. All right, let's talk about one of my favorite things, oils in the kitchen. So when you're cooking and baking essential oils can be an easy and cost-effective way to spice up a dish. Essential oils are the most potent form of an herb. For example, 1 drop of peppermint Vitality is equal to 26 cups of peppermint tea. That means a little goes a long way. So when I make like a spaghetti sauce, I use 1 drop of oregano Vitality for the entire pot of sauce. This evening I made a vegetarian quinoa chili, and I used 1 drop of Taste of Italy, which is a combination of like oregano and basil and thyme. I just used 1 drop for a big batch of chili. It was delicious too. So 4 popular oils from the Vitality line to keep in your kitchen to make flavorful dishes. Cinnamon bark. Cinnamon bark Vitality provides a powerful cinnamon flavor while supporting your immune system. I love to add a drop of cinnamon bark to my morning smoothies. Here lately, I've been on a kick where I add organic frozen cherries with my Power Greens, almond milk, and a banana, and of course my Balanced Complete powder, and then a drop of cinnamon bark, and it is, oh my goodness, it's fantastic. The next one is the clove Vitality. So cloves are used in Asian, Mexican, and European cooking and generally accompany other spices like cinnamon and cardamom. Be cautious when using cloves as they have a very strong flavor. This oil supports your cardiovascular, digestive, immune, and respiratory systems. It's also great to relieve discomfort from issues with your teeth and gums. So if you guys are familiar with the ORAC scale, blueberries measure 4,669 on the ORAC scale. Well, clove essential oil measures 10 million on the ORAC scale. That's how much of an antioxidant clove is. And Ningxia Red comes in at 30,000 on the ORAC scale. So what I like to do is add a drop of clove to my Ningxia shot in the morning, and I'm getting huge antioxidant benefits by doing that. All right, so let's talk about oregano Vitality. Oregano is used in a lot of Greek and Italian cooking. It is most often paired with tomatoes, but it also goes well with other vegetables as well as with meat and fish. It supports your immune and your respiratory system, your muscles, and your bones. And then we have lemongrass Vitality. Lemongrass provides a zesty lemon flavor and aroma to many Thai dishes. It supports your immune system, muscles, and bones. So here's some tips when cooking with oils. If you need less than 1 drop of essential oil, you can put essential oil on a toothpick and just stir it into taste. Or you can mix a drop of essential oil with like another ingredient like olive oil and use just a portion of the mixture into your recipe. All right, so let's talk a little bit about overcoming occasional work stressors. A quick Google search will tell you that stress takes a major toll on your health and well-being, both mentally and physically. So it's really important for us to stay sharp and alert at work, and of course, decrease those occasional stressors that hinder our performance in and out of the workplace. One really super easy way to do this is to diffuse stress away to keep your calm. I carry stress away with me all the time, and I use it quite frequently when I'm driving. More abundance of anything good in life is a good thing. So getting more of it when you'll see this with the Abundance Blend. I am diffusing Abundance right now in my office. It's one of my favorite oils to diffuse. With more abundance in your life, you need energy. So of course, getting a good night's rest is key, but you can also use the NRG blend to keep you fresh and energized during the day. Diffuse or apply topically as needed. Don't forget to use EndoFlex Vitality in your afternoon beverage. A base of sesame seed oil, spearmint, sage, geranium, myrtle, nutmeg, and German chamomile create a blend that is perfect to support your adrenals. If you want to make it through a busy work week, you want high-functioning adrenal glands. So learn more about your adrenal glands. I swear by the EndoFlex. I don't always take it, I don't always use the EndoFlex Vitality. Sometimes I just take the regular EndoFlex and I put it right on my thyroid gland, which is it's like on your throat. I just put a drop on there every day, and it definitely supports my adrenals and my energy levels. So you could try this drink to uplift and invigorate. Add the EndoFlex Vitality to some sparkling Ningxia Zing, or you could use this essential oil blended beverage to jumpstart the day and make it through the afternoon slump. You can add 1 drop of EndoFlex Vitality to an afternoon tea or to your afternoon Ningxia Red. Sleep. We spend up to 1/3 of our lives sleeping. As moms, we probably think, it's probably like a fourth for me, right? So sometimes that sleep isn't always as restful as it should be. So many people have forgotten what it feels like to be truly well rested. Some sleep interrupters are little children, old dogs, binge watching Netflix, and early morning commutes. So according to the National Sleep Foundation, adults between the ages of 26 and 64 need between 7 to 9 hours of sleep. However, it's important to pay attention to your own individual needs by assessing how you feel after getting different amounts of sleep. I don't know about you, but I need 8 to 9 hours of sleep to even come close to feeling rested. Adding essential oils to my diffuser at bedtime has been so helpful for quality sleep. I wake up feeling well rested, even when I don't get all of the sleep I want. So here are 3 sleepy favorites. Cedarwood is a popular oil for sleep. It's steam distilled from bark. It has up to 90% sesquiterpenes. That means the molecules are so tiny that they can cross the blood-brain barrier. At night, animals in the wild lie down under cedarwood trees for protection, recharging, and rejuvenation. Create your own canopy by putting cedarwood in your diffuser at your bedside. Eucalyptus is steam distilled from leaves. It is a perfect oil to diffuse or apply over your lungs at night. Aroma Ease is a blend of peppermint, spearmint, ginger, cardamom, and fennel. This blend contains oils traditionally used for their abilities to help soothe the digestive system. They don't call nighttime rest and digest for nothing. Make a balm or roller of Aroma Ease and apply to your abdomen or diffuse before bed. And of course, I love lavender. I put a little bit of lavender on the back of my neck. So my pillow always smells like lavender. All right, spiritual and mental well-being. So this is our 7th area. If you're looking to deepen your spiritual side, it is important to take some quiet time to reflect on what is important to you. Take time to pray or write in a journal. Whatever you decide to do it with Northern Lights Black Spruce or Sacred Mountain in the diffuser. Northern Lights Black Spruce essential oil comes from Young Living's newest farm, the Northern Lights Farm in British Columbia, Canada. Diffuse this rich, woodsy, and invigorating scent during prayer or meditation to create a fresh, aromatic atmosphere. This is one of my favorites. I love this oil. Sacred Mountain is a blend of ylang ylang and conifer oils. This oil blend evokes the sense of sanctity found in nature and promotes feelings of strength, empowerment, grounding, and protection when diffused. So for those of you who are not yet Young Living members, I do recommend getting started with the Premium Starter Kit. This kit includes 11 of the oils we talked about today: lemon, peppermint, copaiba, digize, and thieves from the Vitality line, along with lavender, frankincense, Panaway, RC, purification, and stress away. Young Living also has an everyday collection that includes 10 oils. If you're not a member and you purchase the everyday collection, the cost is $164. If you purchase the Premium Starter Kit, which includes 11 oils and a diffuser of your choice, samples, your no strings attached membership, and more, you will pay between $160 and $260 depending on which diffuser you purchase. So that means you could spend less for the Premium Starter Kit than you would spend on the 10 everyday oils. So if you're ready to get started, contact the person who invited you to this workshop or myself, and I can send you a link. Of course, the graphic that I'm showing you guys right now is really just the steps to take to create your own membership. So it's very simple. You just need to have the referred by member sponsor number. So if you're already a member, or if you'd like to add a few of the other oils that we talked about to your Premium Starter Kit order, you can join the Essential Rewards program. This is a very flexible program that you can change your products and process date every month. So you get points back and free gifts just by ordering through this program. It only requires a 50 PV, essentially $50 purchase every month to keep earning rewards. Now, instead of getting my cleaners and skincare and supplements at my local health store, I order through Essential Rewards. I know the products are pure, safe, and effective, which is my first priority. It is a huge bonus to get the gifts and points back. Once you have your kit, you'll be able to purchase future products at a discount, and you'll also have the opportunity to share these products with others. I was one of those people who said, nope, not going to do this as a business. So we call this, I have an accidental business. But as soon as I started using the products and I saw the changes in my own well-being and my family's, it's like I just couldn't not share them. So with the wholesale membership, you will have, after signing up, you'll have the ability to share your member number with your family and friends to help them get these life-changing products and to get a thank you check from Young Living. So sharing can be as simple as telling your girlfriend over lunch how awesome your home smells or how restful your sleep is now that you're using oils. Or you could have a few girlfriends over and check out the Savvy Mineral makeup and create that spa atmosphere with your diffuser. Or you could teach classes like this using a script. All you have to do is share your member number when new members want to order, and when they use it to show you referred them, then you will get a $50 thank you check from Young Living for every person you share with. You do have to spend 50 PV to get that check, but you're already doing that if you're on the Essential Rewards program. So if you feel a little intimidated because you're not familiar with everything yet, but you love the idea of getting your oils paid for or having a little extra spending money for bills or for a date night, you can easily use a script like I did to make this sharing easy. So this class that I just presented is created by an awesome group called Grow Workspace. This group provides the script and the slides to teach a class. Because I've been using the products for a little while, I've been able to add, some personal examples about how I'm using these oils. But if you're brand new to Young Living, Grow Workspace has all the content there for you. It's really easy. It's really easy, and you can get a free week to check it out. You can access it from the website, which is www.growworkspace, just with one W.com. And it's actually printed on the bottom of your class notes. So if you have the class notes printed out, you'll be able to see them. Right. So I want to thank you guys for coming. And I'm trying to click over. Oh, it's always something. There we go. Okay. Let's see. If you guys want to unmute yourselves, if you have any questions, now would be a great time for us to go over any questions. I see we have, I guess there's just 2 of you guys hanging out with me tonight. So if you don't have any questions.
I do, Jen.
Hey, Marcy.
Hi.
Were you surprised at anything?
Well, I really enjoyed the information, so thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.
So I have a question about making the capsules.
Uh-huh.
Can you make those in advance, like a week's worth of capsules, or do you pretty much just make it and take it?
You can make it in advance if it doesn't have the hot oils in it. One time I made a capsule and it was, I think I had thieves in the capsule and it it dissolved the capsule right away. So I think it depends on which oils you're putting in there as to whether or not you can do it. So you might want to have to experiment with it a little bit and see, while you're home, just make one and leave it for, a couple of hours and see if anything happens with it. Because they're vegetable-based capsules. So, they do dissolve pretty quickly. So yeah, I know I've heard other people say that they've made them in advance, and I'm thinking, well, they're probably using different oils, but I use a lot of stuff like nutmeg and cinnamon bark and things like that for my capsules, so I can't really make them in advance.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I mean, I usually just add it to my Ninja Red, but I know I've been curious about the capsules. I've just never used them.
Well, if you want, because when I bought a bag probably like 3 years ago, and we don't really, because I just take them usually in the Ninja like you. So if you want a couple of capsules, like a little sample stash of capsules to play around with, I can give them to you.
Thanks.
Yeah. Plus, I've seen them in places like Harvest Moon or Better Times. Like there's some local health food stores that also sell like a vegetarian-based capsule, but usually you buy them like 100 at a time. And so for me, like that's like several years worth.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for coming tonight. I'm thinking that the recording didn't. I got a couple. Did you see those messages that said it was going to stop or?
I didn't see those.
Okay, maybe it was just on my end. Yeah, so I don't know if it actually.
It says it's still recording up in the corner.
Okay, so maybe it'll actually work. I'll have a replay. All right, so that's cool. Well, this is the first time I've had one like this. So with the screen share, so
You did.
trying to see what works. All right. Well, thanks for coming. And I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording or stop the video. I don't know, it's still recording. I have to figure this out. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. So thank you guys for coming. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Ian. Bye.